Hello, wonderful students of Miami Shores Montessori. This is Miss Jenni with Movement Yoga for Children. And today is Earth Day, the 22nd of April. Today's class is all about the earth we live in and how we can make a difference. Let's begin. We are going to start with our hands in our hearts today, and we're going to sing a little chant that goes like this. Peace and love for everyone, everyone. Peace and love for everyone, for everyone. Do you think you can do that with me? Let's do it together one more time. I'm going to ring my bell, and when I do, you're going to take a nice deep breath through your nose, and we're going to begin to sing our peace and love song. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Nice deep breath through your nose, and we begin. Peace and love for everyone, for everyone. Peace and love for everyone, everyone. Wonderful, everyone. Peace in yoga is said as Shanti, and love in yoga is Om. So let's also do an Om Shanti Om to open up our space for our yoga class today. And all of you know how Om Shanti goes. For those of you that don't remember, the song is very simple. It goes like this. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and we say, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Wonderful. Let's do it together one more time. Here we go. Nice deep breath through our nose. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Wonderful. And we are ready for our class. Let's begin today with an earth breath. And as you all know, when we place our hands on our belly and we take a nice deep breath in through our nose, what happens to our bellies? Yep, that's right. You said it gets really big. You are correct. And when you let out all the air through your mouth, what do you think it's going to happen to the air inside your bellies? That's right. It's going to leave your body and it's going to leave your belly really small. I have a yoga sphere today to demonstrate. We're going to take 2 nice deep breaths with our sphere, and then we're going to do our earth breath. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose at the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Big bellies, lots of air. Here we go. As much air as you can. Great job. And now let it all out slowly through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Let's do that one more time. Big deep breath through our nose. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Deep breath through your nose. Getting nice and big like the earth. Great job. And let it all out slowly. Making our bellies nice and small. Wonderful. Let's give it a try now. We're thinking of our planet Earth, where we live in. We're going to take a nice deep breath up and make our big planets over our heads. And on the exhale, we're going to open up and expand our planets like this. Are we ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Inhale. Big earth over our heads, and exhale. Big earth floating about. Let's do it one more time. Inhale through our nose. Making our big planets over our heads, and exhale. Making our big planet Earth. Very good. And rock. Great job, everyone. Let's begin today with a very fun warm-up using our Om Shanti Om chant. And that means we're going to be singing love and peace into our bodies as we warm up. Join me as I stand all the way up in mountain pose. We begin in mountain pose. This is our Om Shanti Om, and sometimes it's going to go really fast. Do it with me. And sometimes we're going to move really slow. Wonderful. Mountain pose, hands to heart, feet kiss, legs kiss, and let's begin. Begin with claps. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Lift it up. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Left. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Open up. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Louder. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Again. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Lift. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Get ready to fly. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, spin around. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Wonderful. Great job. On planet Earth, there is a lot of different types of weather. And today I'm inviting you to join me on 3 different weather movements that we can do together in order to warm up a tiny bit more before we begin our Yoga Earth adventure. We're going to begin our weather movement by thinking of the sun up in the sky. Let's lift up and say, hello sun, hello sun. And of course, because today is Earth Day, let's say, hello Earth, hello Earth, hello Earth. Wonderful. Now, think of the lovely sun outside that gives us sunny days. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to open up our sun rays like this. Do you think you can do it with me? One more time, jump your feet in and take a nice deep breath in. Nice tall rays of sun, and we go. Wonderful. Last sunny breath. Here we go. Jump your feet in. Wonderful. Inhale through your nose. Here goes the rays. Wonderful job, everyone. Jump your feet back together. And let's think of something that falls off the sky that's like water. And of course, you already know it's called the raindrops. So we're going to bring our hands all the way up, and we're going to pitter-patter our rains all the way down to our feet and back up again, so we can also pitter-patter on our arms. Are we ready? Here we go. Nice deep breath in, lift. Here comes the rain. pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. This is a wonderful way to wake up your skin. Pitter patter, all the way down to your toes. Tickle, 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 and again. Inhale up and pitter patter on your shoulders, on your arms, on your other arm, on your back, and on your lower back, and on your face. And that was raindrop movements. Let's do our last weather movement, which is breezy. Sometimes it's really breezy outside, so we're going to inhale through our nose, and we're going to become the wind and go and blow air all around to get our bodies nice and loose like spaghetti. Are we ready? Jump your feet in, and we go inhale through our nose, using our imaginations, and let's get the wind on earth, which helps the seeds travel from one place to another. Let's try one more time. Inhale through your nose. And let's go, wind. Here we go. And that was our breezy weather. Jump your feet back together and let's get ready for a yoga story that's all about helping others. Do you think at home that you should only help others if they are your friends or family? What do you think? We will have to see right after our story. Let's give it a try. I will meet you down on the mat. Our yoga story today is called Are We Friends? And it's a story created by my very good friend, Bernadette Salgado, who is the main director of our movement yoga program. Now today, the story takes us into a lush forest of trees, just like on Earth. We're going to start as a tiny little seed, and all you have to do is grow with me and follow along with all the yoga poses. We will be becoming little tiny seeds. We will also grow into tall big trees. We will become grass and grasshoppers and ladybugs and even a very scary crow. Let's begin in our seed pose. Going all the way down, touching the ground, we go ooh. And our story begins as these lovely seeds grow up into nice tall trees. Let's grow together at the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hands to your heart, little seeds, and we go ooh. All the way up, bringing one leg all the way above your knee and opening up your tree branches. Once upon a time, there was a forest of lushy trees. And these trees were a wonderful place for a lot of different animals that lived in the forest. The trees also had a lot of flowers that would drop down into the ground. And down below, there were flowers of all different colors. Let's get into our flower pose. Going all the way down, ooh, and sitting on our bottoms. We bring our feet together. We open up our knees. Ooh. We connect our elbows and we bring our elbows underneath to lift into nice, beautiful flowers. 1, 2, 3. Inhale up. Ooh. And in these beautiful flowers, there were tons of bees. Bzzz, and all kinds of wonderful bugs. Now the bugs in this forest and the other animals did not really enjoy sharing all the trees and the flowers in this forest. But they still did their best to try to be as good as friends as they possibly could. They still tried to live in harmony, bringing your feet all the way down, On these flowers, there were so many beautiful bugs coming onto our backs, rolling up and lifting up for bug pose. At the count of 3, we're going to shake like a little bug and freeze. 1, 2, 3, shake and freeze. The bugs love eating out of these flowers. One more time. Shake, 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 and freeze, bugs, and eat from your flowers. Very good. Now these bugs also had other friends around, including ladybugs. And in these flowers, there was also a tiny little ladybug. For ladybug pose, we're going to bring our feet together, our elbows together, just like in flower. This time we're going to bring our hands all the way down into the ground, and we're going to close our tiny little ladybugs' backs. In this forest, there was also another insect that lived in. There was another animal called the grasshopper. In order to do our grasshopper pose, we're going to come onto our knees. Very good, just like this. We're going to bring one foot in front, bending it, and we're going to bring our 2 hands on the inside, extending our little grasshopper legs on the back. This grasshopper loved sharing the forest as well. Let's do remember, whatever you do on one side, we do on the other. Bringing our legs back again and switching onto our other leg. We bring one leg front, hands go inside, and we extend our little grasshopper leg in the back. Just like this. Wonderful. Now one day came a very, very hungry crow. And for crow, we're going to do our bird pose. Now this crow was really, really hungry. Everybody say, bugs for lunch. And the crow noticed the ladybug in the flower. The crow decided to grab it in its beak and take it for lunch. Oh no! Together into crow pose, we're going to bring our feet together. And we're going to inhale through our nose, open up our crow arms, wings, and bring our legs back to begin our crow lift flying. And the crow began to look, and he found his lunch. He swooped down all the way down and tried grabbing the ladybug, but he couldn't. Let's give it a try on the other side. Lifting all the way up again. And opening up your crow wings. And bringing your other foot back. This crow gave it a try one more time. Flapping his wings, he began to fly, and this time he was really going to grab the ladybug. Poor ladybug, all the way down, and as he snatched the ladybug on his beak, Mr. Grasshopper saw everything, and he thought, the ladybug is not my friend. Should I help her? Switching on to our other side for Grasshopper, and he gave it a nice thought. What do you guys think at home? Do you think the Grasshopper should help the ladybug? Do we need to be friends to help others? All of these things the Grasshopper thought, and without thinking about it too much more, the Grasshopper decided to get ready to jump, bringing our feet all the way in front. We're going to jump up in the sky and save the ladybug with a nice leap and jump. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. The Grasshopper said, "Here I come." He jumped and knocked the ladybug off of the crow's beak. And at that moment, the ladybug, coming all the way down to our bottoms, bringing our heads underneath, just looked up at the Grasshopper and said, thank you, friend. Thank you for saving my life." The end. That was a wonderful story, boys and girls, all about whether we should help others or not. And today, because it's Earth Day, we remember that the reason why Earth Day exists is so that we can help the world be a better place. Earth Day is all about making a difference. Let's stand up for a nice nature game of becoming things that we see on Earth for what we are very grateful for. Are we ready? Join me standing up in mountain pose. Up next, we have Nature Kids Yoga Pretzel game. And the way we're going to play this game today is that we're going to think of some things that we might see on Earth. For example, we know that the Earth is full of trees. So you might move like a tree. If you are thinking of perhaps rainbows, perhaps you can do a nice rainbow motion. From side to side, imagining all the colors of the rainbow and giving thanks for your rainbows, of course. You might also do fire. There is fire on Earth. How can you beat fire? You might act like a tornado. You might act like a cloud, a floating cloud. You might also become the moon and do a nice little moon crescent pose. That is the beautiful moon that gives us all light at night. What can you come up with at home? What are some things that you like on Earth? I want to see you do it. I'm going to call out 4 words, and all you have to do at home is to move whichever way you like, and when I say freeze, you are going to freeze and move on to the next word. Are we ready? Let's begin. First nature word that I'm going to ask you to move at is the sun. Can you move like the sun? At the count of 3, show me. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Sun, sun, moving all about like the sun. Rays, rays, all around, giving light to all the creatures. And freeze! Wonderful work. I love how you are coming up with new ways to move at home. Let's go on to our second word. Can you become the breeze? Can you be like the breeze? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and show me your breezy movements. Maybe you're dropping seeds all around. Maybe you're gentle. Maybe you're strong. Moving everything about and freeze. Wonderful work, breeze. Let's do 2 more. Can you show me how rain moves? Can you become the rain? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Yes, I see fingers moving about. That's right. You can go all the way from the top to the bottom, falling. You could be very, very gentle as well. Or you could be heavy rain and freeze. Great job. One we're going to do is this tiny little rainbow. Can you be a rainbow? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Let me try with you. Ooh, colors moving all around right after the rain stops. Wonderful, creating an arch of colors and freeze. Wonderful. And that was our Nature Kids game. Jump your feet together. 1, 2, 3. Woo. And let's sit all the way down for our reflection and our closing today. That was a fun game we just did, all about things that we see on earth. And today, before we get into our resting Shavasana pose, I wanted to ask you, what are some ways that you think you can help the earth? What are some things that you can think of that if we do slowly but surely, the earth would be a much better place? Just right off the top of my head, I can think of all the trash that there is in the oceans and in the world all around. Perhaps we can help the earth by picking up the trash when we see it, or not throwing trash out on the streets that animals and other little creatures can get into. Another way that we might be able to help the earth is by using bags that are not plastic, so that we can save on creating all these plastic bags that are ending up in our beautiful oceans. Another way that you can definitely help the earth is by practicing peace, love, and harmony. And when you're in peace and you feel love in your heart and you feel harmony, which means you feel good about being alive, then you are also helping the earth by sharing that love with others. So share a yoga class today with your friends and family. Tell them all about the earth and the things that you learned here today. Perhaps you can tell them and share the story that we did about the ladybug and how the grasshopper came to the rescue, even though the ladybug was not his friend. Can you also think of another time where you have helped someone that you didn't know? I have a lot of friends at the moment that are helping out by sending care packages all around the world. So always think, what is something that I can do to help someone smile? Let's finish our class today with a nice guided meditation. I'm going to ask you to lay all the way down into our Shavasana pose. And as you know, Shavasana means resting pose. Our feet are relaxed, our hands are facing upwards, and our eyes are nice and closed. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale. A few more deep breaths, inhale through your nose and exhale. And while you lay down there, I'm going to read you a nice little meditation while you rest. Special place meditation. As you lay down and relax, breathe deeply and fully. Take nice, slow, deep breath. Close your eyes and go inside to your favorite special place on earth. Feel your breathing and let go of everything else. Imagine a place that is just for you. This is your own very special, quiet place where you feel love and peace and harmony. Notice the birds all around you, the beautiful blue skies with their floating clouds. Perhaps you can feel the sun warming your face and your arms and legs. Notice the smells all around you. What does it smell like? How does it feel to be in your own special place? In this special place, everything is beautiful and peaceful. You can feel your heart and you know your own mind and thoughts. You are so free to be yourself and you decide who else can come in. You might decide to lay there today and just be by yourself in your own special place. Or you might imagine inviting someone to join you, using your imagination. Whatever you choose, just take a few more seconds to relax. And when you hear my 3 bells, it is time to wake up. A 1, a 2, a 3. Taking a nice deep breath in, letting it out. Second bell. Opening up your eyes and stretching your arms over your head. And maybe even yawning as if you were just waking up from a dream. Last bell, take a nice deep breath in and let out an Om. Love for your mind, your heart, and your body. I'm going to ask you to sit up nice and tall now, crisscross applesauce, hands to heart. And at the count of 3, we're going to do one last Om Shanti Om, remembering that Om means love and Shanti means peace for all the beautiful creatures on earth, for all the trees, for the sun, for the clouds and the rain, for the breeze that carries the seeds around, and for all the beautiful creatures, including you and me and everyone else that lives on earth. At the count of 3, nice deep breath through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Om. Wonderful. Hands to your heart. And as always, we always finish class by saying special code secret word, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all next time. Happy Earth Day!